The sad thing is that I'm gonna keep this makeup on for an hour. That feels like a crime. But then after that, I have to like change to another look.
As many pictures as possible.
No, but like I want to wear this for a week. I don't want
For
to
a
wash
week.
my face for a week. The first big international campaign I ever did was for an airline. I was 18. It was literally the test shot of the campaign that became the poster that was everywhere because it's an airline, right? So it is in airports. Everywhere that airline flew to, they had the image in the airport. So I would get pictures from people that I knew that went to other countries or they were traveling and they're like, oh, I saw you at this airport in some random like corner of the world. So that was the first time that I did a campaign that was literally in God knows how many countries. When I did a cover for Friday magazine, and the first time it came out, it was weird because I grew up reading the magazine. I grew up looking at the pictures of clothes or looking at destinations, going to the end, finding the cooking pages, and it'll be a recipe of brownies. It was my childhood, you know? Everybody grows up kind of reading the magazine, even if you do a commercial that's in 50 countries. Somebody here, living here, may not see it. But the magazine is like all your friends, all your family that lives in this country kind of see that magazine. So it was definitely an amazing opportunity.
When you receive like the brief or the call sheet that you will be a cover of the magazine, how does it feel before the shoot?
Honestly, it didn't hit me when I received the brief. Even when I was at the shoot, it didn't hit me as much as when I received the magazine in my hand and I saw it and I was like, okay, now that's weird. Because like, you see it on TV, there's a level of separation because like you're watching a TV screen, but when you see a magazine cover in your hand, a magazine that you're like, that you grew up reading, and you're on the cover, that's weird. Then
She was such a tomboy when she
I still am. What do you mean was?
joking.
My mom gets really offended when I tell her that I was ugly.
You were not ugly.
She gets offended every time. She gets
After that I did 4 surgeries. 5. How many you did? Plastic
5.
surgeries to look like this.
yeah. I did 5 plastic surgeries. I did a Botox. I got a nose job. I got cheek fillers. I got jaw fillers, and I got a Kim Kardashian butt.
Yeah.
I'm on the left, by the way. I'm the one that looks more like a boy.
Look at you. Look at you.
The first time I ever traveled anywhere for work was when I was 19 or 20. And I had gone to Qatar for a shoot. We were there for 4 or 5 days. All over Qatar, we had like this, we were shooting in a farmhouse, and then we were shooting in a hotel, and then we were shooting on like the rooftop of a building somewhere, and just basically all over the place. So I was 19, I packed my own suitcase, and I packed maybe 50 outfits, because I thought I was Paris Hilton. not 50, maybe 45 outfits. Basically, I got to see all of Qatar in 5 days, and it just have such fond memories of that experience. And I felt like my dream was coming true of wanting to do this for the rest of my life. I felt like that dream was, I was seeing it materialize in front of my eyes, so I was very grateful. When you speak in English, it's fine, it's like relatively easy. But when you have like 2 pages of dialogue and it's in a language that you're not used to talking in, then it becomes interesting. Then it's a challenge. That's a true test of your acting ability. So, yeah. Konyo Tagalog. Is it konyo? Konyo. Konyo Tagalog. How do you say I like the Philippines?
Yeah.
Gusto ko ang Philippines.
Exactly.
Am I pronouncing it right?
Yeah.
Gusto ko ang Philippines.
Kamusta?
Kamusta?
It means how are you?
So what's kamusta ka?
Already like the
Same
same.
thing?
Yeah. Mabuti.
That's a response.
Yeah, the response is mabuti.
So it's kamusta and mabuti.
Yes. And good morning is magandang umaga.
Magandang umaga. Magandang umaga. You know, Shin speaks better Tagalog than me, and he's judging me. I can see him through his mask judging me.
There's one with Tagalog.
What's it?
Sinigang na hipon.
Yeah.
Sinigang na hipon.
Sinigang na
hipon.
hipong.
Am I right?
What does
Correct.
that mean?
It's a sour soup kind of with shrimp or prawn.
Yum.
Correct. Yeah. Say it in camera.
Like, mahal kita!
That is I love you.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you don't want to scream that out. Sorry.
Mabaho.
Mabaho. Do you know what this means?
What is that?
You're like smelly.
I don't know.
That's an insult?
Yeah.
Mabaho.
Unggoy.
Unggoy. Is monkey.
Monkey, okay.
Mama kababayan.
Money.
Mga.
Manga?
Mga.
Mga kababayan. Mo konyoy words in Tagalog. It's the ones that I didn't do, I think, that are the more interesting stories, because sometimes you go for auditions and you pray to every god in the universe that you don't get that job. Sometimes you get like a very general brief before the audition, and then when you get to the audition, they make you do an acting test, and then you realize that whoever wrote this commercial is just weird. Yeah, and then you see the commercial on TV like a month or 2 months later, and you're like, oh my goodness, thank God. If this played on TV and I was in it, my friends would never let me live.